Welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Gonna start posting some more videos here soon. So like, follow. Really quick, just to give a reminder, we're gonna start over here. This is
Berta AAP. Sarkis.
Unholy.
Slumbering God.
This little guy right here, he's sitting off screen.
The knee.
Ooh, so much
Eggs, so scandalous.
leggy. Alright.
Welcome to another episode of Outlawed Anger. Forgot that part of the intro, but I got you. What's the conversation today, gents?
How drunk you can get.
That is a good conversation. But I think a little bit better is one thing that's been brought up a couple times, it's a good topic, is if you got stranded on an island and you could only have one game to play and say for the rest of the time, and this game is it, what would you choose?
One game.
One game. Can't be a series, so you can't be like the God of War series or the Halo series. It's either God of War 2 or Halo 3.
And you have all the functions of the game.
You have all the functions of the game.
Okay.
But no internet,
I mean, it could be an advanced island.
So let's do this. Let's do both. If you were going to do one with no internet, so it's only 100%.
'Cause that does definitely change your game choices
100%.
Yeah.
It's kind
kinda
of
weird.
Oh, I played WoW for my every day of my life. No internet. Fuck.
Yeah. So, for me, with no internet, I would definitely go Diablo 3.
Good choice.
If I was able to take all the expansions with it, so it's the full Diablo 3 game.
Expansions is like a series.
I mean, it's more DLC than it is expansion. Like
Okay, I'm just being a dick. That DLC
now,
works.
Diablo 2, 3, 1, that would be the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say that the difference between the two is if you can play one single game, continuing to play it without changing games, right? Like,
Discs or software.
because if you have like Halos, for example, if you want to play Halo 2, you have to change from 3 to 2. Versus if you just want to go online to a different map or something, there's dozens and dozens of,
So that's,
downloadable content.
that's without internet. With internet, what would it be?
Without internet, even though I haven't played it for a while, but I knew it was going to be the game I had to play forever, have to be Destiny. Just because they're constantly putting out multiple things to do, pretty much fucking weekly. So, and it's just a good shooter. Like, I debated between Destiny and one of the Halos, but after a while, I would get burned out on Halo.
Right.
I would get burned out on Destiny, but I can go from...
You also have to realize if it's too good of a game, you won't collect the resources you'll need and you'll starve to death. So it can't be too good of a game.
Yeah, it's a shitty game because they're not going to collect resources.
Yeah, they're like,
Why'd you bring My Little Pony Princess 7? I hate this game. It's the worst game ever. I needed to make sure I ate.
I have to collect some resources on Minecraft and then go actually collect some resources so I don't fucking starve to death.
I mean, if you're going to do it that way, at least go to Ark. Make it a little bit better.
Well, I didn't know how to do anything before this game, but I've been playing it and doing what I do in the game daily. I just built a thatch hat, so...
I don't know any of the dinosaurs are.
Right?
Alright, so...
That's funny shit.
Unholy's doing Destiny for online.
One or
Destiny
two.
1 or 2. Ooh, yeah, good catch.
Probably one for that's the one that introduced
I would
me.
have done
I would actually go 2.
1.
Fuck me, man.
And then...
Just because if with them how they're doing everything now, if I have internet, I'm gonna get bits and pieces of 1 with 2.
Yeah, so and then Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 for no internet.
Okay. Solid choices.
But you have like all the DLC, right?
Yeah. So I have the Reaper Souls.
It's the Ultimate Collection, whatever.
Okay. Who's next?
What about you, Berta?
So for me, no internet would be Halo. Probably Halo 3.
And with internet.
With internet would be Halo. Probably.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that.
No,
So-
with internet, that's a tough one because I don't play too many games actually online. Destiny is a good choice because it's one that I have played more online than any other game probably. But I still have more fun, and I always go back to Halo. So for that one, I still probably would say whatever the most current Halo is at the time of internet, that would be the one I would take so I could play it the most.
So
Realistically, I'd probably just grab the Master Chief Collection, but again, it's a collection.
That's a series.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about Halo 3 makes it to where you take that over Halo 2?
I got a soft spot for Halo 3 just because it
Got a
like
lot of
finishes
soft
the
spots.
story, and it was like I don't know, the story in Halo 3 I just really liked a lot. Like it was the finishing of the story or finishing that fight as it sold the game with Gravemind and everything else. It was fun to play. All the missions are solid. You get to actually kill Truth, and like in a good way.
That's the angel, right?
Truth's one of the prophets.
That's
Regret you killed in 2. Well, technically it came in early on the attacking Earth. You get to play a little bit on Earth. You get to play a little bit on the big arc. Driving mission at the end's super fun. Flood are annoying, but not as annoying as they are in 2, because in 2 they're almost damn near impossible to fucking kill. In 3 they at least give them a hitbox, so you can snipe them and hit them from far away and not have to waste all your shotgun ammo. So, yeah, that'd be why I'm 3. Plus the music's great.
Halo does have really good fucking music.
So, and then as far as online, the shooter I play the most online is Halo, and it's SWAT, and I could just play that all day and I'd be fine.
Sweet.
So,
Cool.
Slumbering, what about you?
I don't know.
I know
guess.
your online one.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say? Nah, probably not.
Really?
Yeah, it'd probably be like chess.
Online chess?
Yeah, chess.com.
Bring a chessboard.
Yeah, who are you gonna
Play
play with? You're streaming on that?
Yourself.
No, that's fucking boring.
Hey, at least I win every time.
I mean, you're gonna end up playing with yourself anyways, so you might as well bring chess also to do.
Yeah,
when
probably.
you get blisters, you can go play chess for a bit.
I'd probably do chess just because, like, it's not like you can play blitz chess or you can play regular chess. Offline, dude, that one's hard for me. It'd have to be like Zelda Ocarina of Time, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, and Pokemon Gold.
You can't have 3. You can only
It would have to be one of those, but I can't decide on which one.
We're
Probably-
gonna have to. Choose.
Zelda Ocarina of Time, I guess.
That is a good choice.
Oh, yeah.
I think the only thing that saves that is it has huge replayability because it's so long. And so by the time you get done with it, you can restart it. But
Yeah. Well, that's what I say in Pokemon Gold, because I'd always try to go through 100% it, you know?
yeah, I think this would be the only time that I would 100% a game. Like,
Well, that's where I have the biggest problem.
Shit, I still don't think I 100% a game.
I barely play a game long enough to even see the end of mission 1 sometimes. Like,
I 100%ed the first Borderlands.
Borderlands would be a good one actually for the no internet. Sure.
I can't 100% Pokemon because there is an event Pokemon I missed.
Let's see. Should have been at that event.
Well, and they also, a lot of times, you need, like, both of the versions to trade between to get all of them anyway.
Yeah.
And that nonsense.
I will say, like, back to my choices. So those would be my choices, but my actual, because I've been in places where I've had no internet for very long amounts of time. Bejeweled is my jam. So, like, I can talk all I want about. I play Halo to the blue Bejeweled. 100%. I've put more time into Bejeweled on no internet than anything else.
That is true.
So, like in reality, as much as I would love it to be something else, you go back to the thing that's the easiest and the thing you can just pick up and do to kill a little bit of time. It's
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of situation you've got.
true, but I mean, if you're on an island and like he said, you can't have something distract you from going. You got a lot of shit you got to do in order to stay alive. So realistically, it's whatever is the easiest for you. So if it's plugged in and the TV where everything works, right? But realistically, you'll probably play something on your phone or maybe on a small console because it doesn't require. If something breaks, well, it's just done there, right? As opposed to if the TV's out and now I can't even play this because that's broken. Great, kind of a thing. That's the way I would look at that.
That's why if I could like choose, now that you say that, I'm thinking about it, I would totally fucking do Diablo 3 on the Switch.
Right, like then that's what I mean. It would have to be something that you have a little bit more safety in knowing that it's going to be there for you, just without having other pieces break on you. The same thing goes like even on a Switch over like a phone game, right? As long as the screen works, you have all the pieces, everything's fine. But the moment your screen's out, it's broken across the board. Whereas with like a Switch or with a controller, is it the controller that's broken? Is it the console that's broken? Is it the disc that's scratched? Is it the TV that's out?
First of all,
This is hypothetical.
I am not going to be on a deserted island 20 years ago. I don't need a disc. It's on the hard drive. I'm not worried about it.
He said no internet, so my brain goes.
Wait.
down.
You
Sorry.
mean I can get rid of my discs?
And your 8-track, by the way.
Fuck
Yeah,
no,
we've been
I
meaning
love
to
it.
tell you that 8-track does not sound good anymore, bud.
It never did. Let's be real.
Someone will be like, the 8-track is amazing.
Oh my
the sound
God.
quality on them.
The sound
It's
quality,
next
all
to
that. Every time it crackles, you just jizz a little.
The crackle added so much more music depth.
Did the 8-track really crackle? I thought that was like just records.
I don't know. I'm making shit up as I go along.
How old do you think he is?
Damn, dude.
I'm just defending my 8-track, okay, you assholes?
Cassettes were old by the
If
time I got here.
you know, if you have an 8-track, then you should know what it fucking sounds like. It sounds like an old, beat up fucking tape, even though it's brand new.
Yeah, yeah. My thing is when
And
we
by the
originally
way,
brought this
tape is an old thing that's like film, like a VH. Oh, sorry, a VHS.
What does VHS stand for?
Video home system.
Is it that one?
VCR stands for
Video
Video
cassette
Recording Device.
recorder.
Yeah, I think
Video cassette recorder.
VCR.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One more time. You want to say it again?
What does DVD What does DVD stand for?
Stands for your mother.
digital video disc. What does
Anyways.
Laserdisc stand for? Disc that's been lasered.
Laser is actually a reference to a gun, I think.
Mini-me, stop humping the laser.
Like a science fiction.
Anyways, off topic.
Yeah.
So what you got?
So I think I might have to split it now. He said some stupid shit, but I was definitely saying before going with Metal Gear Solid 4 for my offline game.
Four is
Excuse
solid.
me,
That's a
sorry.
good choice.
Because it's a super fucking long game. By the time you get to the end of it, you forgot how the beginning was.
Uh-huh.
So you just do it over and over again. But it also is like, it's got a stealth option if you want that. It's got the guns blazing option if you want that. Like, there's a couple different ways you can play it, which means that you won't get bored as easily. Plus, it's got the various like achievements for like big boss run through to make it harder and harder as you go through.
Did you ever play Dishonored?
No.
Oh. You probably like Dishonored.
I'll play one day. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is where I'm at. But like, if you are saying, like he's saying, like you only have a limited amount of time, you got to pick an easy game to play. Then
I mean, the funny thing is even if it's not a hard game to play, you don't have to pick it up and play it, right? You're gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be the self-control issue.
Mine's always just that, like you said, easy is in terms of like I can pick up, I can play it, I can turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't have to get to the next save point. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because
And-
with games, that's how. Like
And like if you're on a hike,
Let's get to the next checkpoint. Oh, you found the thing? All right, we'll go to the next thing after that.
So-
oh shit, you found the other room?
I'm
All right,
thinking-
there's gotta be a waypoint past that.
I'm thinking specifically like you had to go out on a hike or something to gather resources or something. You're just walking back to camp. Pull out your phone, play a game while you're walking back to camp, so you're not bored to tears.
Okay.
Pokemon Go.
That's your internet game.
There's no fucking Pokemon anywhere out here. This is bullshit.
Why don't I have any fucking gyms?
Hey, once you reach level 38, I think you can like
It's
make
40.
your own Pokestop.
You
I
can
think they lowered
recommend it.
it. I think they lowered it.
Last time I played, which mind you was about a year ago, was
Yeah.
40.
What's your other game?
I'd have to pick something that at least keeps my mind going. Some sort of a puzzle-based game.
Like chess,
No, I said keeps my mind going.
Sudoku.
I think Sudoku would probably be on that list for sure. There's a few others. I like Tetris a lot because it's got some of those aspects, although it's way easier. It doesn't make you think nearly as much. But though some of those type of games would be on that list. Like pull my phone out, play a little bit, walk away.
I stand
What's your
corrected.
online one though?
That's the one I
Break
haven't
out
yet
the easy.
fully figured out because I don't do a whole lot of online games.
See, that's what makes the online one hard. So Destiny was a kind of an easy choice, right? It's a shooter. I went shooter as well as Halo,
Mm-hmm.
but like I think it all depends on what you play. Like anyone who plays WoW or ESO or any of those types of games are gonna have way more fun. Like you'll probably still get bored of your internet game way before they ever get bored of their internet game.
Yeah.
Almost
And like-
guaranteed.
WoW would be a good choice for an internet game.
I was about to say EVE Online for the
EVE
same
Online.
reason that WoW would be, but
But
there's such a depth of things you can do that if you do get bored of one thing, you just move on to something else. Like you go mining, you go pirating, you go
At
whatever
least
else
with
you want.
Eve, like you just get tired of your ship, you get a different ship, but you can keep all your skills. Like
Yeah.
there's two aspects to Eve where it has
Yeah.
the
And-
unlike you spec your character, the only thing you're changing is your sword or your gear, your clothes. In
Yeah.
Eve, your ship does a lot of different things, but you never lose your base knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason I've stopped playing EVE most of the time, I cycle back in and out and in and out. Most of the time I do it is because I don't have enough time to devote to it. So then I'm like, but I want to keep going my skills. So then I start paying just to level up skills for not actually being able to play. But if I'm on an island and I have a bunch of time,
Well,
I wouldn't get bored with that for a long, long time.
So then let's go take it that next step. So you have two games, so Metal Gear and let's say Eve.
Uh-huh.
Now you only get one game. Has internet, but it's one game and you have no other game. It's just a game. You get one.
I have to.
One
I,
game.
I would go down to Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Easily.
See, it's tough because like there's different aspects to each one of
Mhm.
why you choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the reason I would do Diablo is because I can do so much with it, and like I could max level each type of character, and I could do both male and female.
You'd also have to grind for the armor and shit.
Yeah, like, but I don't know.
Not
Like,
to mention hardcore.
yeah, try to max out on hardcore.
Fuck yeah.
Like that is a bitch and a half.
Speaking of that, I almost started
Hardcore.
with the hardcore characters. I was looking at it with Diablo 2 that just got re-released. And I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start every one of the characters in hardcore and see like which one I can get the farthest.
See, that's I've
Hardcore is the one if you die, they're gone, right?
yeah.
And in Diablo 2, as
That's no
opposed to
fucking
3,
joke.
it's definitely no joke. I've already died in normal a few times, and you have to like walk back to your fucking
core.
shit to get all your stuff.
Well, that's the thing is like you can
Nightmare.
either go back with no gear and get your gear back, and
Or just
get
keep
your
a second
gold.
gear in your...
Well, get your gold, or because I've ran into this when I'm like, okay, I got to get out of this dungeon because I got something to go do, and then I get my ass handed to me, and so I leave, and when I load back in, my corpse is in town,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
but you lose your gold.
No, what I always did was I just kept a second armor and weapon tier, whatever, in my stash, and re-equipped that, and then went back out.
That's why I do the necromancer, because I just build my army as I go. I pull my golem. Once he kills someone, I pull up skeletons.
Well, most of the time I was playing the sorceress, so when I say all my stuff, it was usually like an amulet and just my staff. And then I had so much skill, I was fine as long as I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
That's
Sorceress
so
is
much-
super squishy.
Yeah. So much skill.
All right.
Oh, also too, laser stands for. Let me pull back up. Light amplified by stimulated emission of radiation.
Nerd.
Simulated emission.
Taser is from science fiction.
Laser.
Yeah.
Teaser.
Laser. All right. That's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe down below.
This is.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches. Bye, bitches. Bye.